Chandan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm so excited today.
Same here. So it's a long time since we met. And
Yes.
how have you been doing with your classes and your school curriculum?
Yeah, I have been doing so fantastic, going well.
Great. So, do you have anything specific to talk about today, or can I choose some topic?
Mm, yeah, if you have any topic, so you can. Age.
Uh, how would you like to talk about climate change
Yeah, of course.
and environmental awareness? Since you're an educator,
Yeah, of
environmental
course.
awareness is very, very important.
Of course.
So, how would you define climate change?
Mm, climate change, climate, change anytime, right? And it's
No, no,
highly
I'm
impacted.
talking about, yes, I'm talking about growing temperatures, rising temperatures, melting of glaciers, environmental degradation.
Mm. So overall, you meant to say like how to detect when it starts happening and when we can stop it, disaster things.
Yes, we need to stop and try to prevent climate changes deteriorating further. So,
Hmm.
basically, climate change refers to long term shifts in temperature. In the area you're staying, what is the average temperature in summer?
If I talk about average temperature of summer, so 28 degree of Celsius, I think.
28. Oh, that you're very lucky. Whereas where most of the cities we have 40, 43, 45 in the summer months. And it can easily go even up to 48. That means temperatures are rising very, very rapidly.
Yeah, but nowadays the temperature are decreasing because of coming up, the cold weather, you can say,
Huh,
winters.
that is in winter. Yeah, I'm talking about April and May month.
Okay,
Generally,
okay.
generally the temperatures are very, very high.
Yeah,
And
so it
that's,
goes more than that 40 plus, you can say.
yes, 40 plus on an average, which is very, very
Um,
high according to me. Now,
yes.
these activities are this rise in temperature is caused by what? Burning fossil fuels,
Mm.
coal, gas, oil.
Feeling feeling suffocations from inside, rising the way BPs, in body and
Yeah, these are the effects of all the climate change, that is rising BPs, high level of pollution, difficulty in breathing, causing a lot of health problems.
yes,
Yes,
and changing your natures, irritations, it will be increasing because of such, weathers.
yes. Another cause of this climate change is deforestation. People cut down trees without thinking all around. So,
Yes.
deforestation is one major cause for climate change, and this has lot of consequences and effects. In cities like Delhi, you find even in Mumbai, where do you stay? Do you stay in Kolkata region or any other place?
No, no, no. I belong to Bihar state.
Belong to Bihar, and there I'm not very sure, but you're in big cities like Delhi, Mumbai. The when you get up in the morning, you're covered with a layer of smog, SMOG, smog. That means you can't see even a little distance when you get up in the morning. We think
Yeah,
it is,
nowadays.
yes, we think it is fog, but it is smog. That means layers and layers of polluted air. Layers and layers of polluted air.
Yeah.
They look like smoke and smog, but it's not smoke and smog. It is layers of pollution. So globally, we have seen that most of the cities in India are facing this problem of pollution.
Yes, highly, I think, if I talk about the pollutions, increasement too much high in Delhi and Maharashtra, I would say.
Yes, very, very high levels. And
Yes.
Of late, we have also heard of flash floods. Suddenly there is a flash flood. Then there are hillsides which are being washed away. In Simla, it happened recently. In Uttarakhand, it
Yeah,
happened recently.
couple
Lot
of
of
months back.
Yes, couple of months back. Suddenly, rain comes, floods come, and the whole village is washed off.
Yes, and Haryana's people, had to suffer a lot due to flood
Yes,
situation.
Haryana too. So,
They
isn't
had to
it
leave their houses and homes.
evacuate? You have to be evacuated immediately. So, do you think it's a matter of concern?
Of course, we have to concern about that citizens like after leaving their birthplace, right? It's very
Yeah,
difficult to stay at a known place, yeah, right? For the surviving, they have to suffer multiple challenge at the same time. Their
true.
children are also be there and suffering equal anxiety
And lot
like
of
their
lives are
parents.
lost. Lot of lives are lost. Many people die in the floods. Many people die in the devastation that takes place. And it's very sad to see lives are completely displaced.
Yes, and many voiceless animals are getting,
Oh, yes, that's a
down,
voiceless
sinking
animals.
out into the water, and no one can do anything for them because they have to save their own life right before thinking about others.
So, as an individual, how do you think you can help all these situations?
I personally consider that I can help them only for providing as much as facilities which is needed for them. If I'm
Yes.
having myself in a good post, so I can do many things for them. I would like to share them as a shelter. There they can stay with their families. After that, I can provide them foods, fuel, water, which is very needable things for the people. And after that, I will just wait for um, I mean, improving the condition of environment. Then I'll try to give them their own place,
Yes.
which is
So you
important
are
to them.
talking about what steps you will take to help people who are affected by all these devastation. I also would like
Hmm.
you to think about, if you're talking to your students, how can each one contribute to preserving our nature, preserving our environment? As an educator, what will you tell your students?
Firstly, I would like to tell them like first of all, you have to learn how to distribute little amount for needable person. Because I know what you can do, you can just distribute the little money as a donation, you can say, and that money will be utilized for their welfare. I think this should be in their hand, right? Apart from if they are having in a good condition, so what we can do, like we can provide the longer, if people are suffering, near to their houses, and suppose if they are, you know, they are devastated entirely because of flood situation. So firstly, the priority as an individuals, they have to rescue them firstly,
Yes, and
right?
at the individual level, they can also help nature and environment by using less energy, putting off lights whenever it is not required, putting off fans when it is not required, recycling garbage. That is, they
Yes,
can separate the dry waste and the wet waste.
yes, and
You
hiring
can
some soldiers for their protection as well.
They can also be taught how to build a compost pit where all the vegetable waste, fruit waste, tea leaves which are used can go into the pit, and then manure is created, and that manure can be distributed to all the plants
Yes,
as fertilizer. So this can be done as a project in your school too,
yes.
creating a compost pit. So you can generate this idea of supporting the environment by recycling waste, creating what is called a dry waste pit and a wet waste pit, and then creating what is called a compost pit
Hmm.
and generate fertilizers. Have you seen such things happening in and around your place?
No, I have not seen. I have not been seen yet, but it's happening. It's happening in the greenery place where I mean, trees are too much. You can say where I stay, there's no much, greenery place. Not much trees, you can say. Most of the people are just constructed high buildings and houses like that.
Hmm.
But it's happening, the rural place, fully rural place where the trees are huge number of, there.
Yes, so this as an educator and as a school teacher, you can generate these kind of project work where small difference can be made by separating your wet waste like paper and other things with plastics, and also generating your wet waste in a different dustbin.
Yeah,
Keep two dustbins in the school. Tell your management, let us have two dustbins in every class. After they eat
yes,
their tiffin, all the leftovers can go in one bin. The plastics, bottles, plastic paper, plastics and paper can go in the other bin.
yes. And not only school, but also in each society must be do two dustbin, must be
Yes,
there.
yes. And
In the
then,
corner of, turning point, I would say, on the
yes,
street.
and at a higher level, there can be NGOs who can recycle these wastes and recycle and use it and convert it into different types of items.
Yes,
it,
you're
it's
right.
it's not very easy in the beginning, but as an educator you can look for NGOs who are doing so many different things today, and find out if there is an NGO close by who is recycling waste, and give them the idea that such a plant can be set up, a factory can be set up where waste can be recycled, so every society, every home can contribute to it.
Yes, and this is
Yes.
very important. Yeah,
Yes. And nowadays, we also find from big, high societies, there are four cars in one family. The
yes,
father will go in one car, the mother will go in one car, the son will go in one car. Yes. Have
yes.
you? Yeah. So, people who are very wealthy have two or three cars at their disposal. How is it affecting the environment?
Of course, I mean, the engines and the
Pollution.
release, smoke. It's a highly
Highly
affectable,
polluted environment,
polluted,
so
and
they are
yeah, it
contributing a
affects our
lot to
environment.
environment. So
Yes.
can we suggest that they use public transport?
Yeah, they can set the CNG, engines. They do not release, polluted,
Yes,
smokes.
or they can slowly replace petrol cars with electric cars,
Yes. But
because
one thing,
huh.
it's very difficult to, convince these people because they are always consider about their comfort, right?
No, but e-vehicles
So,
are comfortable. E-vehicles are also comfortable. You must only have more charging points.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, we can give it a try. It's totally up to them that they are accepting proposals.
Yes, slowly the change has to be brought about. Then big factories and big societies, wealthy societies, can slowly introduce solar panels,
Yes,
alternative energy.
yes, yes. And I think you must be aware about 3 days back, the Starlink satellite has been launched in Mumbai. They will provide, the internet free at cost without grounding the towers because tower is a very destructive for the body, you can say.
For
So
the
it's very
environment, yes.
beneficial for the individuals like to get free at cost, all the internet and very speed, right?
True, true. So every city should try, not only Mumbai, but every city should try to have these new links where you can have internet facilities without, erecting huge towers, which are again not so healthy.
Yes. It's a curse for the birds, you can say. That's why we are not finding any birds
Birds,
in the
even
rural
sparrows. Do
place.
you see
Birds.
sparrows in your locality?
No, no, no. Even I can't see even for long time.
We don't even see miners.
And the ma'am, papayas, they haven't distinguished, I think, entirely,
Oh, that's
right?
really sad. So, we are all responsible in some way for the environment and the carelessness with which we have moved ahead without giving a thought to what is happening around us. Do you agree with it?
Yeah, of course, I'm also agree with that. I'm really very, very happy after listening the news, the people, took this, initiative for every people equally, they each, I mean, villages are having the benefit because of the satellite, right? And high speed internet. It's very needed, I think, nowadays.
Yes. And then I also find that there's so much of development happening, industries are being set up. Give incentives to businessmen who can adopt clean energy technology.
Hmm. You're right, ma'am. But nowadays, I would say like, AI comes in, they, feed, many employees job very rapidly, you can say AI.
Yes, that is true. But then one has to encourage business people to use clean technologies so that the air does not get polluted continuously.
Yes. Hmm. This
And
might be possible, of course.
And it's possible by using alternative energies like solar panels, wind energy, and government is also giving a lot of incentive to business people who want to adopt new technologies.
Yeah, of course. Government is very handy. Nowadays, they are promoting. And this is a very, very important and welfare for others.
So, in your own life, what is one sustainable practice you have adopted to in your daily life to help the environment from getting polluted?
Mm. The one sustainable things what I have adopted recently to just plant more and more in my surrounding, right?
Excellent.
Planting
Yes.
is very important item to just reduce the pollutions as soon as possible and well, I think.
Excellent, excellent. So, for building more plantation drive in your school, plantation drive in your society are all very good initiatives which you can take as an individual to improve the greenery around you. Excellent. So, I think we've covered a
Mm.
lot of areas when it comes to climate change. That is, temperatures are rising, glaciers are melting,
Yes.
landslides are taking place, hills are being washed away, flash floods are coming up suddenly, and what is happening around us?
Yes.
Birds are getting
Yeah,
extinct.
then rain does not time. Untimely, comes rain. Untimely weather change.
Now there are no
Unexpected,
winters,
everything
there
is
no
happening.
no winter months. If it starts raining, it rains continuously.
Yes.
So we don't
So
know
there's
which
no
is a summer
certain
month
time
and which is a
period.
winter month now. We don't
Yes,
know.
both are mix up.
Yes, in regular months also it's raining. There's no winter in Bihar and all. Is it cold now?
Less cold you can say, but the time is the come of, the right time to come. But still the winter is not that much what
Winter's
you
not so severe.
consider.
Otherwise, I
Yeah, so
remember when we
severe.
were at children and I was in Bihar at some point in time in 1968. It was so cold.
Mm.
So, Chandan, it was very nice talking to you after a very long time. I hope we meet again. And any questions or any kind of thing which you want to add to what we have discussed, we still have a couple of minutes.
Mm. Yes, ma'am, I would like to ask you, where have you been so long?
Pardon?
Where have you been so long?
I
We
have been
haven't
very
met,
much,
right?
except for a few days, I've been very much on the um, what you call the website, but I don't know. The classes are very few and far. Have you been doing regular classes?
Not regular, but after getting 2 days, 3 days, then after that I did.
Yeah, so I don't really know the reason why it's not continuous, but there was a gap from the side of the website too. So I
Yes.
really don't know
I
what.
forget, I forget, ma'am, your native place. Are you living in America
I
or
live in
US?
I live in Mumbai.
Oh, Mumbai. That's great. And your wife also, are you tutor accepting? What do you do?
I'm a retired professor and I'm passionate about teaching. So I do corporate communication, I do soft skills training.
Wow, that's great, wonderful. Very lucky for having in this conversation with very experienced persons.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, man. I
Goodbye.
think yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.